I love when I see a video of an NHL player, an elite NHL player, someone like Connor McDavid, and you see a clip of them, training or in a game or before a game, and they're doing some type of a stick trick. So they're either juggling the puck, they're throwing it up in the air and catching it. And then all of a sudden, all the puck jugglers, all the stick trick heroes out there think that they're justified. You hear them coming out of the woodwork. See, look, Connor McDavid does it. It works on his hand-eye coordination. Look, see what he's doing? See? Bottom line is that these guys are not skilled because they practice their stick tricks and their puck juggling, okay? They train their skills, and because they've trained their skills and because their skills are so good, they're able to do some of these things. But you're never gonna see these guys standing in front of their garage, throwing the puck 50 feet in the air, doing 3 pirouettes, and then catching it on the butt end of their stick. It's just never gonna happen. That's not how they got good. That's not how they got good skills. They are not puck jugglers. They're not stick trick heroes. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. I really don't care, okay? The bottom line is, I'm here to help players reach an elite level of the game, to reach their goals. You can't discount the fact that the skilled players, the players in the NHL, the players in college, the players in the USHL, in the CHL, those players spend hundreds of hours working on game situation, hockey-specific skills, and that's why their skills are so good. That's why they're able to make plays. That's why they're able to dangle around guys. That's why they're able to toe pull the puck in tight areas around a player and score highlight reel goals. It's because of the hundreds and thousands of hours they've spent. So don't discount that. Don't act like you standing in front of your garage juggling a puck is the same thing. It's not the same thing. You're not on that level, okay? You may be able to, be internet famous or get 1,000 views on your Instagram video if you practice puck juggling enough. But you'll never be able to build those level of skills if that's how you're spending the majority of your time. Now, you can lie to yourself, all right? I see it in the comments all the time of different YouTube videos or Instagram videos or whatever, and say, we're working on our hand-eye coordination. This is great for hand-eye coordination, okay? You can keep telling yourself that story if that's what you want to believe, if that helps you sleep at night, if that helps you believe that you talk about that your goal is to be an NHL player or elite hockey player, and yet you're not putting the work in that's necessary to do that. And I'm not talking about guys that maybe work on, some stick tricks or goof around for 15 or 20 minutes after practice or for 15 or 20 minutes of training, okay? If you're putting in the hour and a half training sessions necessary to work on your skills the right way, yeah, sure, have some fun with some buddies. That's part of the fun, okay, of being an elite hockey player. That's part of the fun of putting the work in. I'm not saying you should never do that, okay? But you know the difference. You can't lie to yourself and tell me and tell yourself that you're putting the real work in to become an elite hockey player when you're not. So when you see a video of Connor McDavid doing something like this, you need to know that he also spends most of his time training like this, or like this, or like this. Those are game situation skills. That is intense skill training for a player that wants to be elite, that's serious about being elite, not just talking about it, but actually putting the work in and doing it. And guess what? If you're not training like that, if you're not spending your time that way, there's gonna get to a point where you're gonna meet a player who is. Okay, there's a point where a stick trick hero that has pretty decent skills and spends most of his time working on stick tricks meets the player that's actually putting the real work in. And we all know who's gonna win that battle. We all know who's gonna get a spot on that team. We all know who's gonna get scouted, or who's gonna sign that Division I contract, or who's gonna get that pro contract, or who's gonna make the AAA, or the Junior A, or the Tier 1. Who's gonna make that team? Who's gonna get that spot? Or when you get on the team, who's going to get the most playing time? Who's going to continue to excel? Who's going to continue to improve? Because it doesn't matter where you are right now. Where you are right now, if you're one of the best players on your team, does not matter unless it's where you want to be, okay? Unless it's your ultimate goal. If you're at your ultimate goal and you're dominating, great. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, you have to figure out, what are the players doing at this level? What are the players doing at the level I want to be at? And you need to start to do what they're doing. And I think I've shown you that they're not spending the time, and the majority of their time, on stick tricks, on puck juggling. They're training like elite hockey players. And so you have to make that decision to put down the camera and start training like an elite player. All right, if you're watching this video on our website right now, we're gonna have 3 options for you below. We're gonna have a free elite skill workout that you can use. We're gonna have a 30-day elite stick handling program, and we're gonna have our ultimate skill package, okay? If you're not on our website right now, you can go to 247hockey.com/stick handling. Okay, 247hockey.com/stick handling to see those options. So the free workout is just gonna be a workout that you can download. It's gonna have a few drills in it. It's gonna take you through those. It's gonna help you improve your skills for sure, but it's just one workout, all right? The 30-day elite stick handling program is gonna be a 30-day program that's gonna take you through multiple different workouts, multiple different drills. It's gonna work on your game situation skills. So not only your stick handling and your skill technique, but also taking you through different game situations, different movements that you're gonna find in game situations so that you can actually use those skills on the ice to make more plays. And our ultimate stick handling package, okay, this has many different 30-day programs in it that you can choose from. So you can break it down by skill. What skill do you want to work the most on? What areas do you want to work the most on? There's going to be 30-day programs for each one of those. And then there's also going to be 10 different levels of our stick handling system. So you can go from level 1 to level 10 all the way through. Okay, even level 1 is extremely challenging all the way through. And that's going to be our full stick handling system. So you're going to have multiple different 30-day programs. Okay, so if you're on the website right now, you can choose your option. If you're not, go to 247hockey.com/stick handling so that you can see those different options. You can get started taking your game and taking your skills to the next level so that you dominate every time you touch the puck.